Hi all, so welcome to today's tutorial. So we will continue the discussion about the digital architect tool. Uh, so in the previous tutorial we were showcasing the map which was not included in the plugin. So we will test the things with the map which is already included in the plugin. So as soon as you will open the plugin, it does contain the hierarchy like this. Assets contain material, static meshes, so everything which is assets. Next is blueprint and core. Blueprint does contain all the actors, and core is basically for game mode, HUD, pawn, and the player controller. Next is map. Self-explanatory. UI is all the UIs is we have edited here. And next is the util. So it is extra like tools. If you do want to use it, you can use it, right? So I will go one by one how we can move forward. So one is the first thing is like this is our main building. So first we will see how we can add the flat. So what I will do, I will try to move this building like this. So here you can see we have these small rectangles including this BP main building, right? So this, if I will navigate, so we have the blueprint called flat unit and the main building. We will come to the landmark actors and the amenities afterwards, right? We will cover the main building first. So main building is the area where your main building is there. So if I will undo it, you can see the area of main building is just smaller than the actual building size. So when you will turn on the game, it will try to focus on the main building only. It will try to search that item. So make sure first you are using the game mode, the BP underscore DA game mode. So you can just search and just set it and you will be good to go, because it will also set the pawn class, HUD class and the controller. We are not touching the game state, player state and the spectator class. Okay, so that was the work of main building, because whenever you do want to centralize something up, whenever you will click the home button, right, the option on the left, from the UI, it will always search for the main building. So the main building should be there, right? Which is this. Next is the flat units. So flat unit is the area which you do want to showcase. So I will try to move this. So here you can see I am I'm saying that this area which you are seeing right here, this is my flat one. So what I will do, I will drag it here, right? I will adjust it. We'll go to the details, go to the visual mesh. I can scale that up, right? And maybe something like this and this. So basically what I'm trying to do now, I am covering the area. So when we do want to see which flat is there, this will be the actual static mesh which will be glowing, right? So you get the idea. I will undo that and will place my actor again. So here you can see I will again go to the visual mesh and the scale is set up. So it is covering the whole area, right? So when we will play the game, let's imagine I'm starting everything. So it first search for the main building and it focus to that building. Right now, the flat unit static mesh is not visible, because when you will click on the unit search, it will make them visible according to the filters. So see, you can see the filter, right? Okay, I will quit now and you can see this is functional. I will again come back to these options later. Yep, I've clicked on home. It will always, bring me to here. Okay, I will press escape now. So we have covered the main building and the flat unit. So the important part, how we can segregate from the, from flat to flat, we have something called flat unit UID. And here when we are clicking on, so I will come to this later, but I'm still mentioning it here only. So the POIs or the landmark actors, we have something called actor UID and the road to reach main building, right? Okay, so we have covered the main building, we have covered the the flat unit, right? Next thing is to cover is the uh, point of interest called land actors. So we have actors here. If I will drag it, I just have to set the visual mesh. So we already have, if I will drag it, right? So I already have a mesh which I can scale up. I will scale like maybe 5 or 20. So it does depend on the building which you do want to depict. Let's imagine if it is a big park or something, I can scale the things up accordingly. Once it is set, I do want to draw the road, right, from this building to the main building, right? So what I will to do, I will go to the utility. We have the road directional arrow and the selectable, not this one. We have to select this BP underscore road directional arrow, and here I can give some Z, maybe 2 or 3 will work. Just fix it to the point of interest which you have set. You can use shift key to make it curve and give it something like this. So this is the area which you are setting, right? But you also want to set the road. So here you can see we have set the road and we already have blueprint for this too, which is give me a second. Yep. So we have BP underscore road. If I will drag it here, it is again the same. Yep. So I just have to adjust the arrow and it will be fixed, right? Or I can directly copy this spline from my directional arrow. So the thing is, when we are setting these two here, I have set up my road, I have set up my main building, right? So I will just click this. So I should have an option called road to reach main building. I can pick this up and will pick this road. So I'm done with this, and next thing is I just have to set the actor UID. So this dummy actor, let's imagine, right? So this is all set and it will start working out, right? So you get the idea. I will just delete it because I haven't uh, okay, because this is looking cool already. You can also change the color of the road. Like you can just click this, go down, and we have this spline selector color, which you can set. Give me a second. We have different ones. Sorry, this is the road color. You can update this and it will give that color for you. So I can choose blue or anything pink, right? So it does depend on your need. What color do you want? Okay. Now comes the main crux. How you do want to customize it, right? So what we will do, we'll again go back to the content and I will go to the assets if I'm not wrong, and inside the data. Okay, this is the main thing. So here we have the category details, landmark details, and the flat unit details. We will go from this category one by one. One is the landmark details. So these are the landmarks which you have selected. So this is landmark, the POI which we were calling. So these are the landmark, right? So just add it, add the raw name, category name, UID description, display name, distance from the plot, and the spring arm distance. Now this is not relevant anymore because we are calculating it uh, at runtime. So I don't think this is required. Distance from plot is really important. So let's imagine if I do want, if I'm playing the game now, if I will start this and I click the electromart. This is just dummy, right? So we can't, we haven't added the real mesh, but you can see from here to here, I have added the distance which is 400, and the same information it is giving it here, which is 400. If I will click escape, and this was electric, right? Electric mart, this one electromart, and the distance was 400, right? And the display image is the image which it was showing when I clicked the actor, right? When I chose this electromart. So this is the main display image. Gallery right now I don't think it is functional, but we will make it functional in the future. So if you are selecting something up from the list, I am selecting this electromart again. From the gallery, it will showcase all the photos which you have added inside this category, right? So this is the extra description, and the name and the UID. This is really important. If I will play this again, and I will click the electromart here. So here you can see this is the detail which I am getting, the same detail which I'm entering it here. Next is UID. So this will compare this UID. So when you are creating the actor, you have to enter the UID here. This is Ocean Dine. I think this was the one which we were selecting, which was Electromart, right? So just enter the actor UID and compare it. I would rather suggest to use copy paste, because it should be exactly same, the UID which you are here. This is the name. When you are selecting anything, this is the name which it will show. Next is category, which is really important. I will go to the category details here. So we have 6 categories, because when you will play, right? When you will play the game and you will click on surroundings, it is showing all the categories which are available inside here. Right now, I have added all the actors from these categories only, the shopping and the dining. It is that it is runtime actually, so that's why. Okay. So like you can see, we have these two shopping. If I will click this, it will remove the shopping, and if I will remove this, it will remove the dining. Ocean view, I think this is outside the scope right now, but I have to check why it is not showing. Again, the mega mall, it is showing it here. Okay, the ocean view is really interesting. I am not sure why it is not showing, but we can dive in again just to check. So we have the landmark. I will search this in the landmark details. So you can see we don't have anything like that. So this is a really good example actually. I can show you this. So I will just duplicate this and will give it a name, Ocean Dine, and it's not, I think I will make it maybe educational, maybe. So this is just dummy, right? I know it's not educational, but still, it will create one more category, right? Name will be like Ocean Dine, Ocean Dine again. No, I think I have to copy this. I'll copy exact name, so it won't throw the error. And description, some dummy description this, and yeah, make it 500. Okay, press enter, save. Now we have category, which is education. If I will start now, click on surrounding, now you can see I have 3 categories, right? So now you get the context, right, how we can set the things up. Okay, perfect. So we have categories, and now you know why it is there. Next is the landmark, which is already done. So this was I will call it a day for now, because flight unit is the main important crux of the game. So we will cover it in the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.